নমস্কার দর্শক বন্ধুরা, এক্সট্রা টাইম বাংলায় আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগত। আমি সব্যসাচী রয়েছি এই যুবভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গনে এবং কিছুক্ষণ আগে শেষ হয়ে গেল মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়ান্ট বনাম চেন্নাইন এফসির প্রেস কনফারেন্স, যেখানে এসেছিলেন চেন্নাইন এফসির তরফে হেড কোচ ওয়েন কোয়েল এবং তারকা বিদেশি ফুটবলার কর্নার শিল্ডস। এবং চেন্নাইয়ের কথা বললে অবশ্যই তারা একাদশতম স্থানে রয়েছে, কিন্তু সুপার সিক্সে যাওয়াটা কিন্তু এখনও অবধি বজায় রয়েছে চেন্নাইয়ের জন্য। 18 ম্যাচ খেলে 18 পয়েন্ট রয়েছে চেন্নাইয়ের। এবং কিন্তু সামনে কিন্তু মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়ান্ট, ঘরের মাঠে মোহনবাগান কতটা শক্তিশালী তার তো কোনো আলাদা করে কথা বলতে হয় না, কিন্তু চেন্নাই তারা কিন্তু মরিয়া থাকবে 3 পয়েন্ট পাওয়ার জন্য। এবং সেই নিয়ে কিন্তু কথা বলেছেন হেড কোচ ওয়েন কোয়েল, যদিও তিনি কিন্তু বারবার করে প্রশংসা করেছেন মোহনবাগানের, বিশেষ করে তাদের দুই খেলোয়াড় কিয়ান নাসিরি ও লাললিনিয়ানা হামতের ওপর। এবং এটা অবশ্যই একটা বিষয় যে এই দুই ফুটবলারকে নেওয়ার জন্য চেন্নাই লড়াইয়ে রয়েছে, সেরকম একটা কল্পনা কিন্তু চলছে, কথাবার্তাও চলছে। এই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে ওয়েন কোয়েলের এই বার্তাটা নিঃসন্দেহে সেই জল্পনাকে আরও উস্কে দিল বটে। কিন্তু কি বলছেন ওয়েন কোয়েল, চলুন শুনে নিই।
Great to see you again, sir. Thanks for all coming out. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think for us at the moment, we've let ourselves, we've no doubt about it, we let ourselves down badly the last game out. Had we won the game as we should have, we'd actually be sitting in 6th position with the game in hand. So I know football's ifs and buts, but we are more than capable of winning that game against Hyderabad that we lost 1-0. Had we done our job as we did in the previous game, when we beat Odisha, who were the table toppers at the time, then we'd be sitting in 6th. So my point is the margin of sitting in 11th to 6th is absolutely nothing. We would actually be the team that would be favourite for the playoffs had we won that game. But that's the margin of football. So ultimately what we have to do now is come to a fantastic stadium in a footballing city against a big club and make sure that we perform well. We're more than capable of doing that. But I knew from coming in, I mean, this was always going to be a big job, because obviously in the last 5 years, Chennaiyin have only made the playoffs once, and that was the season I came when they were bottom and took them to the final against ATK as it was at the time. And within that, if you think of those years, even with Vishal and Tapa and Deepak, who are now here at Mohun Bagan Super Giants, so maybe we're a feeder club, I don't know. But anyway, and Shanti, who are all bona fide top international players, even with those players, Chennai still never made the playoffs. So that's why I knew this was going to be a big job. Very similar to when I went into Jamshedpur, a team that had never been in the playoffs, and certainly haven't last year when I left as well, a team of champions. But like most things, good things take time, so you have to build. I inherited a number of players. Some of the boys have done really well. One sitting next to me just now, Connor. So there's certain type of players that you look and you think, yeah, they're really good players. And that's what I did at Jamshedpur. You know, I remember coming back to, again, ATK as it was at the time, but and got Boris, Komal, kids like that, and started to build a team at Jamshedpur. And that's what we're doing at Chennaiyin. So we still have a real chance this year of going to the top 6. To do that, we need to perform really well and look to get a result tomorrow, which we're capable of doing, then set us up for 2 home games against Jamshedpur and North East, climaxing with a game against Goa. So everything's all to play for, but we know, and I've got to be fair, we're playing a very good side, full of quality players, you know, ready-made players, and that's why this club that we're playing can go and buy and pay the salaries that they pay for these players. All credit to them. And they're very good players. But even without that, I look at their bench, and they have some unbelievably talented young players. I mean, Kian Nazari, I love that kid since I first clapped eyes on him when I seen him, you know, a few years ago. Young Hamte, I remember at East Bengal, the energy. So they have these wonderful young players that can't even get in the team because of the quality. So that's all credit to Mohun Bagan. So we're very respectful of the challenge we face, but we know if we're our very best, as we've shown, if we can perform the way we did against Odisha, then we're capable of winning a game. And that's why football's an amazing game. And it's never only how you start the season, it's how you finish. And Mohun Bagan know that as well, because now they're competing now with Mumbai, Goa, Odisha at the top of the league to win the title, to win the shield, which is such a prestigious thing to do. And when you win the shield, you're the best team in the country. I know they went into the playoff system and everything else, but the team that wins the Shield, that's the best team in the country because they've did it consistently over the year. You know, it's not on 2 and 3 games. It's over a period of 22 games. It is now 20 what it was before, and that proves who's been the best team all season in the country.
এবার নিঃসন্দেহে মোহনবাগান এই মুহূর্তে খুব ভালো ছন্দে রয়েছে, সেটা কিন্তু মানছেন ওয়েন কোয়েল, এবং তিনি এটাও মনে করছেন যে তাদের যে খেলোয়াড় রয়েছে আনোয়ার আলী থেকে শুরু করে সুভাষিস বসু প্রত্যেকেই কিন্তু খুব ভালো ফর্মে রয়েছে, এবং তাদেরকে নিয়ে কিন্তু ভাবছেন ওয়েন কোয়েল। তবে ব্যক্তিগত কাউকে নয়, বরং পুরো দলটাকে নিয়েই কিন্তু ভাবছেন ওয়েন কোয়েল।
From Mohun Bagan. Well, listen, I could sit here just now and tell you every one of the players from Vishal all the way through, from the back fear of Anwar Ali, your stage, Subhashis Bosa. If, again, being at home, then Antonio has operated with Manvir and Liston at home games. Ashish Rai has played the away games, which I understand, particularly with wing backs. I mean, one of the players I love to watch, being a fan, not against me, but when I watch games, is Sahal. I know he's picked up a possible injury, but wonderfully talented Indian player. And so I'm very respectful. We know the quality. The strikers, I mean, even when Mohun Bagan aren't playing particularly well, Petratos, Sadiku, Jason Cummings, who I know very well from back in Scotland, these boys are capable of hitting one from 25, 30 yards. They have that quality. That's why they're paid the big salaries, and that's why Mohun Bagan invest so much money in their squad, because like any league in the world, there is big clubs, so there's no level playing field. This is not a league that everybody has the same budget. This is a league that there's big clubs with bigger budgets than others. Now, bigger budgets doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't guarantee, but it helps. It gets you ready-made players. Now, the reason I say it doesn't guarantee, because I've already shown at Jamshedpur with a small budget that you can be the best team in the country. But when you have ready-made players, that helps to build that team. So in answer to your question, I couldn't specifically say it's that one player or that, because Mohun Bagan have a host of quality players. What we need to do is we will be very respectful, but we need to concentrate on what we do. We need to be at our best, and if we're at our best, we can get a positive result tomorrow, guaranteed.
যেটা আপনাদের জানালাম যে ওয়েন কোয়েল বরাবরই প্রশংসা করেই যাচ্ছেন মোহনবাগানে, এবং সেটাই কিন্তু করেছেন। তিনি কিন্তু বলেছেন বর্তমানে যে ফর্মটা রয়েছে, বর্তমানে যদি সব দলের ছন্দ দেখা যায় তাহলে কিন্তু সেরা ছন্দে রয়েছে মোহনবাগান সুপার জায়ান্ট, কিন্তু তিনি কিন্তু চাইছেন 3 পয়েন্ট, এবং সেটা অবশ্যই সম্ভব মোহনবাগানকে হারিয়েই, এবং তারই কিন্তু বার্তা দিয়ে দিলেন ওয়েন কোয়েল।
Not the best side. Okay, so number one, Mohun Bagan, in terms of current form, are the best team in the ISL at this point.
How much are you confident to grab point tomorrow?
I'm confident every game I come into. I'm confident as long as I know our lads get to our level, then we're confident. I'm very respectful, and I know the quality. The fan base is incredible. It's a beautiful stadium. Listen, I've been very lucky. I've been all over the world in the best leagues in the world. And when I come to Salt Lake, that's the kind of feeling you get from being in the big arenas. I've been to Manchester United, I've beaten Manchester, I've beaten Chelsea, I've beaten them all. But that's the feeling when you get when you come to the Salt Lake. These are big arenas, and that's the game any player should want to play in against big clubs, which Mohun Bagan Super Giants are. So that, for me as a player, that's a brilliant opportunity to stand toe to toe with very good players and a very good team, because to go to Kerala and win with the atmosphere there, it's not easy. So I think they've shown, and the other thing, the luxury Antonio, he's been able to change it. Petratos, to be fair, always plays, but he can start Jason Cummings, or he can leave him, he can start Sadiku, who scored the 2 goals last time out. So they've had abundance of talent. I mentioned earlier about the two young kids, I think, exceptional players. They can't even get into start because of the quality of the team. So there's no doubt we face a difficult task. That's the nature of football. But it won't stop us in our endeavours to go out and get a result for our own ends, because we still have a real good chance of making the top 6. To do that, you have to come to big venues, big arenas against very good teams and win games, and that's what we're going to try and do. We'll be very positive. We don't, if you know my teams, I don't ever come anywhere to sit back and play defensive. That's not how we play. Every game I play to win, because I have to build something at Chennaiyin, which is a mindset we did at Jamshedpur, that we're geared to win. we're geared to win, regardless of who we play. So that's how we go about it tomorrow. We're coming here to try and win the game. Will it be difficult? Absolutely. Absolutely. But we don't fear it. We look forward to the challenge.
সব শেষে চেন্নাইন এফসির তারকা প্লেয়ার কনার শিল্ড তিনি জানালেন যে কীভাবে তারা মোহনবাগানকে হারানোর জন্য প্রস্তুতি নিচ্ছেন এবং অবশ্যই লিগ টেবিলের নিচে থাকা সত্ত্বেও কীভাবে তারা যৌহাতিতে মোহনবাগানের বিরুদ্ধে লড়াই করবে তারই বার্তা দিলেন কনার শিল্ড।
Well, obviously as the coach said about the Hyderabad game, it's obviously disappointing we've lost, but right now we've got games in hand to win the game. If we win all games, we've got a great chance of being in the top six. Obviously we played Odisha before the Hyderabad game, who were I think top of the league at the time, so there's no reason why we can't come here and get a result. Obviously, like the coach said, it will be very hard, we've got a great squad and a great team, but I feel like we play together and work hard, and obviously we get every opportunity to go and to win the match. Obviously, we're saying about the chances missed. Obviously, that's something we've been working on. So we've had a break there, been working really hard about creating chances and making sure we take those. Hopefully tomorrow that what we practice, if we can have a bit of work, we can do that.
Extra time.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।